Shooting in games is nothing new, whether you want to rob banks with Payday 2, snipe the elite with any of the Sniper Elite games, or bio the Shock with the BioShock trilogy. But what if you didn't have a console to play these games on and you wanted to seem cool? Call of Duty has been around since 2003, coming out in late October and being a decent little war shooter. Call of Duty was originally only released on PC, but would later receive downloadable ports on both Xbox 360 and PlayStation stores. 2004 would see a Call of Duty expansion pack called United Offense and another game called Finest Hour. The Call of Duty series up to this point was developed by Infinity Ward, minus some side stuff developed by other companies, such as Finest Hour, the Big Red One. None of these companies mattered as much as this one. Treyarch was founded in 1996 and would develop such games as Olympic Hockey 98, Die by the Sword, and a few others before being acquired by Activision in 2001. Activision would send them to work on games like Spider-Man 1 and 2, which were pretty good games, but on that faithful month and day of November 1st, 2005, Treyarch would take part in the development of Call of Duty 2, the Big Red One. Apparently Activision liked the Big Red One so much that they let Treyarch go wild. And boy did they, by making a mediocre World War II shooter, that is. Call of Duty 3 was decent, some would even say good, but Activision must have saw something they really liked, because ever since then, Treyarch has gone fucking wild! Ever since then, Treyarch and Infinity Ward have swapped back and forth, for the most part that is. The last main developer of the Call of Duty series is Sledgehammer Games, and all you need to know is they made 2 decent Call of Duty games, and one, please stop this! All these companies take turns making decent to games in an attempt to please the Activision gods. So in short, multiple studios would work on the Call of Duty series so Activision could crank these games out once per year. What can I say? If I was a big greedy company as well, I would love money too. But how do I make more? By putting the games on a toaster! Call of Duty on Wii is nothing new. All the games from Call of Duty 3 till Modern Warfare 3 are on the Wii, minus Modern Warfare 2. Consider yourself lucky. So I have played both Call of Duty 3 and World at War on Wii, but I want to talk about the one I have the most experience with. This piece of crap! Call of Duty Black Ops in general is a pretty fun game with an okay story, good multiplayer, and zombies. But what separates the Wii version from its bigger brothers? The Wii Remote and Nunchuck combo. Basically, you point this rectangle at your Wii Motion sensor bar and blam, you have this sense of shameful pride. You're probably wondering why I don't have footage of this. It's because I played the game like a sane person. In November of 2006, Nintendo would release this bad boy, called the Wii Classic controller. It's okay, and in my opinion is better than doing this. The biggest downside to this controller is the triggers are all digital. All this means is when you press down on the trigger, it's meant to do one thing compared to an analog trigger that can take multiple inputs depending on the degree that you've pushed it in. Oh, I almost forgot. It's shaped funny. My hands do fit around the whole controller, but it's surprisingly comfortable. You know, compared to this, the closest thing to Wii pointer controls is the keyboard and mouse. In this control setup, you become a lot more accurate when aiming, and if you do get used to it, it does wield an advantage. Okay, let's finally take a look at Black Ops on Wii. Oh boy. I'm going to look at the campaign and zombies, and multiplayer sort of. Every time I tried to connect to online, my Wii U looked at me funny and slapped this error on my TV. I wonder how this makes the Call of Duty Wii community feel. That son of a bitch! Okay, now that the multiplayer debacle is out of the way, let's see how Nintendo handled putting an M-rated game on their console. Mario just murdered Wario! Black Ops on the Wii definitely has that Nintendo feel going for it, considering the fact that they advertise a headset can be used with Black Ops. It's called the Headbanger headset. I agree with this name because I spent a lot of time banging my head after playing this game. The campaign begins just like the other versions. No! You play as some dude and you shoot stuff. And oh yeah, the investigators are looking for numbers. I don't know, man. I'd read the numbers to you, but everything's in 144p! That's not it entirely. The story centers around Alex Mason, a man of war. This is an interesting setup for a Call of Duty game. Anyways, the frame rate sucks. Yeah, this game feels more like Wii on Call of Duty than Call of Duty on Wii. Sure, it's fine, and if this was your only method of playing Black Ops in 2010... Oh hey! Is he talking to me? It's good. I mean, Treyarch had to draw the line somewhere, and they sure did. A few missions in the late game are shortened, titled Crash Site and Redemption. But does this really matter with a game like this? By the time you get to that point, your brain will be numb from all the shooting. Yeah, and that's pretty much just the campaign. You just run around shooting things. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh yeah, the game looks like dog. It looks like it has a great personality. It's definitely the kind of bad that has its charm. Like, this game turned the Wii into the little engine that could, and it's just trying its heart out. This game runs, in most cases, but open firefights are this game's downfall, and once again, I have to give the Wii a star for trying. Okay, that's pretty much the campaign and graphics situation, and since every time I try to load the multiplayer mode, my Wii laughs at me, I'm gonna have to try this new mode. I think it's called Zombies. In this mode, you fight zombies and it progresses through a round system. It contains a point system that allows you to open up doors to get access to more areas within the map. You also purchase guns and other perks with these points, and they aid you in your attempt to get to the highest round possible. And this is where all the Wii's chugging pays off, because this mode runs great. If my 10-year-old brain remembers right, the multiplayer had a similar performance, and Call of Duty on Wii finally feels more like Call of Duty on the Wii, and less like the Wii on Call of Duty. The only difference is the DLC is missing, and so is the Zombies Map 5. Come on guys, you were so close to putting a competent version of Black Ops on Wii. Oh yes, and as an added bonus, there's no split-screen multiplayer. This is understandable because Black Ops is running on an optimistic original Xbox. That's Black Ops on Wii, and in 2010 it may have been an okay purchase, but not so much now. So what else has Treyarch been up to? Oh, you poor bastards.